Once upon a time, in a small village by the forest, there lived a kind woodcutter named Tom. Tom worked very hard every day, chopping wood to sell at the market. He was known for being honest and always helping others. One day, as Tom was chopping wood by the river, his old iron axe slipped from his hands and fell into the water. Tom was very sad because he needed the axe to do his work. He sat by the river, thinking about what to do. Suddenly, a beautiful fairy appeared. The fairy asked Tom why he was so sad. Tom explained that his axe had fallen into the river and he couldn't work without it. The fairy smiled and said, "Don't worry, I will help you." She dove into the water and came back with a shiny golden axe. The fairy showed the golden axe to Tom and asked, "Is this your axe?" Tom shook his head and said, "No, that's not my axe. My axe is old and made of iron." The fairy smiled again and went back into the river. She then returned with a silver axe and asked Tom, "Is this your axe?" Tom looked at the silver axe and said, "No, that's not my axe either. My axe is made of iron and it's very old." The fairy nodded and went back into the water one more time. Finally, the fairy came back with Tom's old iron axe. She asked, "Is this your axe?" Tom's face lit up with joy. "Yes, that's my axe," he exclaimed. The fairy was very pleased with Tom's honesty. She said, "Because you are so honest, I will give you the golden and silver axes as a reward." Tom was very grateful and thanked the fairy for her kindness. He took the axes and returned to his village. Tom's neighbors were amazed to see the golden and silver axes. He told them the whole story and how honesty had brought him such wonderful gifts. Everyone in the village learned the importance of being honest from Tom's example. Tom used the golden and silver axes to help his village. He built new homes, fixed broken tools, and shared his good fortune with everyone. The village became a happy place full of trust and kindness. The fairy would often visit the village, watching over the people and making sure they continued to be honest. She was always pleased to see how much everyone had learned from Tom's story. And so the village prospered, with everyone living happily and helping each other. Tom became a beloved figure, not because of his golden and silver axes, but because of his honest and kind heart. Tom always reminded the children in the village, honesty is the best policy. The children grew up knowing that being truthful and helping others were the most important things in life. The story of Tom and the fairy was told for many generations. It became a cherished tale that taught everyone the value of honesty and kindness. And so, in this happy village, everyone lived in peace and harmony, always remembering the lesson of the golden axe. They knew that honesty would always bring good things into their lives. The village remained a magical place where fairies danced and children laughed. And every night the villagers would look at the stars and remember the kind woodcutter named Tom. And they all lived happily ever after. We hope you enjoyed our bedtime story and that it brought a little magic to your night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enchanting stories that spark imagination and inspire kindness and creativity. Good night, little ones.